Now that we've finally got the intro out of the way, hey there people of the internet world, it's Kibatsu, and welcome to Let's Play the Genius of Sappheiros. Sappheiros? Maybe? I don't know. Oh well. Either way, this is a new Let's Play starting off to hopefully help me get started on things, and well, yeah, this is proving to be quite an experience already. Just looking at the intro, there's already quite a bit of story to cover, even though the story's kinda open-ended in a sense. Like, hey, there's a mist. Let's go to the extreme details to explain what it's doing exactly. Yeah. That's never been done before. Yeah. But, as you can tell, the story of this game is that there is a mist going around that's affecting all the yokai for some reason, and none of the humans. And if left alone, all the yokai are gonna try and attack a human, since they believe the humans is what's causing the incidents. But, is it really a human? That's the big question here. But as an incident... what's the word? Incident resolver, I guess. It's our job to find out what exactly is going on. So, starting off, we have a party of 4 players. Reimu, Marisa, Sanae, and Aya. We have a lot of things to discuss about this menu here, so this whole first episode is nothing but explanations and stuff. Next episode, trust me, we'll get to the action. We'll get to the meat of the thing, whatever. The source, whatever. Whatever! Anyway. Starting things off here, we might as well explain what exactly is going on around here. First off, we have ourselves our characters, who are going off and finding out the incident. First off being Reimu Hakurei, who in this game is an all-around person, I guess you can say. She can physically attack. She mostly focuses on her supportive measures, which is her using light-based attacks and healing attacks. As her stats, it's not really impressive, but she can be defensive, I guess, if you give her the right equipment, but not really. But that's just me. She does have plenty of MP though, so you won't have to worry about her not having enough to cast spells. But as level 1, no one has enough MP to do anything, so I wouldn't worry about that. Marisa Kirisame, as you can probably guess, in any other game that she's involved in, being a magician, she focuses on magic attacks. However, she has a very accurate physical attack, which doesn't make sense to me, but okay, we'll roll with that. A lot of her spells are variety, but she focuses on one element. We'll get to elements another time, though. But as it is, she's a wide variety spellcaster. She has plenty of new spells that can really pierce as well. So, there's that. Sanae Kochiya, she is highly supportive, though supportive in both ways. She can be supportive in a sense of casting status elements on enemies, and also in the sense of helping your team members. In this game, she's basically your mage, your supportive mage. Your white mage, I guess, in a sense. She status affects all the enemies, she helps heal everyone else, and has her stats boosted, and all sorts of other things, which is pretty neat. As for Aya, you can probably guess by just looking at her speed, she is a fast as freaking heck character. But that's pretty much all she is. Her physical attack may seem a little more impressive than most, but I think compared to Reimu, it's pretty much the same. But, what am I trying to say here? Even though her speed's her main attribute, she is a physical attacker, so don't be afraid to just use physical attacks with her. But she's also a supportive, but she's trying to supportive in the sense of backing up attacks. She's not the strongest in the world, and really, you're better off trying to use somebody else for physical attacks, because she does not have any physical attacks. If anything, her evasion might be the best of them all. So she can attack fast, she can possibly miss. Well, she can't miss, but enemies can miss her due to her being so fast, and really, that's all about it for her. That's about for status. There's items, there's formations. We'll get to that as we get to our first battle. For parties, we have our 4 members here. There is a commander slot and a 5th person spot, but again, we have to go to this later. Your equipment, which is standard equipment, weapon, shield, and armor. Your weapon is what you think it is. Your shield is active as a secondary possible defense. We'll get to that as soon as we get a shield. And your armor's armor. And your accessories. It's probably what you expect. Your growth, however, this is a game-specific mechanic. I'm pretty sure other games have done it this way, but this way seems to do it pretty well, in my opinion. Your growth is basically your attributes. Basically, it enhances anything that you would feel you need to enhance. Your 6 basic statuses here, which is strength, dexterity, intelligence, fertility, agility, and potency. Strength is strength, dexterity is the amount. Accuracy, I believe? I believe it's accuracy. Intelligence is your magic, fertility is your defense, agility is your speed, and potency is your resistance. These down here don't really do much for you, since they basically back up stats to your main stats, but if you have a free point, then you can use that. And that's how this one is basically used off. You use the point. So you can give a point to... let's say this one. We give ourselves a light element damage, so it's 10%. But we can also take that point away and put it to something else if we want to use it. Like, give her a melee single target attack, a shock blow. But for now, we're going to give her light element strength. And as experience points, you also get stat points, but once again, we'll just have to go over all of that later. Each character has their own 4 attributes here, which is their main characterized traits. But at the same time, they also have their own weapon traits. They have up to 4 weapons they can equip, and that's it. There's all sorts of weapons though, but they each have their own specific weapon that they can use. Like you see, Reimu has her Gohei, Marisa has a broom, Sanae has a snake, and Aya has a fan. But each of these trees do something different for each other, but as far as basic weapons go, they're pretty much the same, as you can see. Axe is the same for Aya as it is for Sanae, and spears is the same for everyone else. Why everyone can equip a spear, I have no idea. But we'll get to weapons later on. Your settings, which is... yeah. Save loser hands when you die, you give you a loser hint, so there you go. And pause if you want to pause the game. Which there's no point in that, honestly. And records is your battle history, which is all your formations, all your equipment, all of your yokai, which we haven't killed any yet, and your playtime, which that playtime is inaccurate. We have not been playing 196 hours. Wow. Game start counts 122, so whatever. Whatever. But that's your basic needs and know-hows, and that's pretty much all what this is, your needs and know-hows. So right now we have 4 places here open. Down here is the Mioran Temple, which we'll get to that in the next episode, trust me. And let's see, this here is Aku's house. But she does something pretty useful, but only every once in a while, so just visit every once in a while after you complete a dungeon or something. A Q, in her own sense, is the information keeper, your librarian in a sense, other than Patchy, but she keeps like books of everything. A Q's the information keeper, where they keep information about characters and state things and what stuff, about the incidents and whatever, that kind of stuff. So she can be useful in her own way. But she does have another use though. She gives you syntheses recipes, which we'll go over as we meet Renosuke later on. This is your basic way of saying this is your shop. Go ahead and buy stuff from there. You get your basic weapon system, your shields, your robes, your defenses, and whatever. And the last place you can go to is the shrine, which is a little help spot here. Gives you a little help. From now on, you can use this sign to refer to your destination. So this sign here gives you your destination thing, which, if you're playing the newer version of Genius of Sappheiros, which is like the weekend version, I think, you don't really need this because you have a mini-map. And plus, the overworld is kind of small, so bleh, I guess. By stepping in the magical circle, this is your magical circle! This refuels your HP, MP, and your bombs. Your bombs are really vital in this game. We'll go over that as we go on. There is no save function. The game automatically saves when the menu is closed upon entering a magic circle or leaving a dungeon. In short, this game's save option is autosave. No matter what you try to do, the function is automatically auto-saving everything that you do. So, if the game crashes in the middle of a battle, in the middle of a place or something, it'll respond back to the spawn circle, which is here. Or when you exit a dungeon, or when you exit a place. Like this. And now it's automatically saved. So there's a lot of saving for this, so you don't really have to worry much about saving or anything. You just go on and just play whatever you want. As for the shrine itself, remember to visit it here every now and again. Trust me when I say that. As for what we're going to do in the next episode, well, I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to be doing. I'm really sorry if this first episode was really slow-paced, but trust me, once we get our stuff going, we'll really get going. So, with that said, let's hope this video is a good start, because half of it wasn't even me commentating or anything. It was just my list story that you needed to know about, and talking, and whatever, and yeah, like your basic RPG. But we'll get to the good stuff later on. But either way, this is Kibatu. I thank you all for watching, and yeah, let's hope we can get back in LPing pretty quickly. The books are gone. That book's gone. Well, that's a little strange. But okay, I guess. But either way, let's hope this whole LP itself will get me back in the swing of things, because it's been a while since I've actually done anything other than streaming, which that can weigh you down every now and again, so we'll see. Anyway, this is Kibatu. I think actually, I gotta do it this way. With that said, this is Kibatu, and until Reimu decides to stop staring at you, goodbye to you. Yes, she's breaking the fourth wall. She's staring right at you. You're an incident to her, so you better behave. Till next time.